What is going on, everybody? This is Jimo back again, bringing you another hardcore domination gameplay. And in this game I will also be going over my favorite score streaks setup, and the one that I am using in this game. But before I do so, let me tell you what I'm doing. So I like to put a trip mine right there. Whenever I'm inside the church area, I like to put a trip mine by the side entrance, not the main entrance but the side. And the reason being is because it's easier for me to cover the main entrance than it is the side. It will either get me a kill or warn me when there's an enemy coming. As you see now, there's a teammate in here inside with me by the window, so I was waiting for one or two things to happen, either for him to get killed or move on. Since he didn't move on, I came back here to the log area and oversee the window area across the map, and this is a really good space to be able to get some kills and be able to see what's going on. As you saw, there was somebody there that I could have killed, but I was just doing some bad shooting and I ended up missing. But I was able to hear somebody coming, and nobody expects somebody to be on top of the logs, so they never look up there and they just run past by you. And as you saw, I was able to be easily take out that enemy. After that kill, I'm expecting enemies to start coming on the backside of the church area, and right now I'm actually able to hear somebody behind me and somebody also coming to my left side. So I know there's somebody inside. So as you saw me go in, I jumped. As opposed to running in, you saw me jump as I went inside. And as you saw right now, when one of my teammates ended up running in, he ended up getting killed. This is what the perk awareness does for me. It allows me to hear and know what's going on around me at all times. So this is why I love running the perk. In hardcore, it's very, very useful. Unlike core, where you have a constant mini-map, you don't have that in hardcore. So awareness to me is like my constant mini-map. I just use my senses. At this point of the game, as you saw, there was a UAV up for just a second, and it's still up there though, but the enemy ended up running a counter UAV, and I saw all my teammates on the opposite side of the map, so I know that they're going to be in front of the church area now and or start coming inside the church area. So now I'm very careful. So at this point I know what to expect, and that is pretty much for them to start coming towards inside the church area and start coming for A. So as I'm placing my beehives, protecting A and inside the church area, let me tell you the score streak setup that I'm running. For those that have watched my last couple of videos, I've mentioned about my favorite score streak setup, which is the UAV, the Cerberus, or my little tank as I like to call it, and the sentry gun. That is my favorite score streak setup. My second favorite score streak setup is the UAV, but instead of the sentry gun, I'm replacing that with the Wraith and the Cerberus. Now, I love the UAV, Cerberus, and Wraith setup. The only thing about this score streak setup, it's that it's a hit or miss. The one thing about the Wraith is that it can get you a lot of kills, but then also at the same time, it can also be taken down really, really fast. There's a lot of times that it gets destroyed before it even comes in. So that is the only downside about it. But if it doesn't get taken down, it's going to get you a lot of kills. So as the first half came to an end, if you notice, right before it came to an end, I used my sentry gun, but I did not use my Cerberus and I did not use my Wraith. And the reason that I did that is so that the sentry gun will start getting me some kills, start getting me some points towards my score streak setup all over again. Even though I haven't even used them yet, the moment that I used my Wraith and my Cerberus, the sentry gun had already assisted me with some points, so that as soon as I get out of my tank, I can get into my score streaks all over again. Now, I love using the Cerberus and Wraith combination at the exact same time, because what that's going to do is I'm running my Cerberus on the ground, it's going to be taking the attention away from the enemies on the ground. So this way they'll be focused and worried about getting shot from a Cerberus, and they won't really be able to have too much time to be able to again shoot down the Wraith. Now, as you see me get into a little tank battle, what I like to do whenever this happens, and it happens a few times, it doesn't happen too often though, but whenever I get into a little tank battle, what I like to do is I like to circle around the enemy tank to kind of try to catch him from a side, so this way it won't be a straight on head to head on battle. It usually allows me to win that battle. Now, as you see, once that tank got taken out, as my Wraith is getting me kills, they're also too worried and focused about my tank that they don't have much time to be able to focus on my Wraith. So this is why I love using the combination and using both streaks at the exact same time for this specific reason. Now, as I had mentioned earlier, as far as what my score streak, setup is, which is the UAV, sentry gun, and Cerberus. Again, this is my second favorite, the UAV, Cerberus, and the Wraith. My third favorite score streak setup is actually the UAV, Cerberus, and Talon. The only thing about the Talon that is it doesn't quite last as long as I would like it to, but it's very effective and a very strong score streak. I just like that the Wraith and the sentry gun last longer than the Talon, which is the reason why I use them the most. Also, what I love about all three score streak setups combinations is that when used correctly, what I really like about them is the fact that once you get out of them, they're usually waiting for you all over again, and it just makes it so easy to be able to run them continuously throughout the whole game once you start getting them. So the key thing for my style of playing is pretty much play not to die, so that you can go ahead and get into your score streaks. So usually when I play, my mentality is not to die, so that I can go ahead and get into my score streaks. Getting into my score streaks is what makes this game fun for me. I know that some people appreciate and enjoy more running around and getting their kills doing so, and again getting their kills with their guns, whatever weapon they're using. But for me, this is it right here, my score streaks. So pretty much what it comes down to is doing what makes this game fun for you. Now lately, the last couple weeks or so, I've been using different weapons. I've been using different score streak combinations, just to try new things. And when it comes down to the videos that I put up for you guys, I'm only putting up videos with proven techniques and score streak setup combinations that have been consistent and end up working very well. Until I actually perfect a technique or a combination setup, I don't put it up for you guys though, because I want to put up videos that show you guys stuff that anybody can go ahead and do. As I've mentioned the past couple weeks, I've been playing around with new score streak combinations and new weapons, so pretty soon you're going to be seeing new things. But hopefully up until now, everything I've been showing you has been helping some of you in some way. I try to make things as simple as possible so that it can be duplicated. And again, I'm just hoping that anything that I show you is somehow able to make your game a little bit easier or helps improve your game in some way. So as I come out of this tank, I see that we're up 194 to 155, and I was thinking of pushing forward, but then I saw that it was very quiet at the back, so I was thinking that somebody was going to start coming towards the back end. If you see on the left side of the tank, there was somebody, and I was waiting for them to come to the right side of the tank, and I got taken out. I was on a 50 kill streak, and I ended up getting my only death towards the end. But anyways, I ended up with 50 and 1. I was hoping to go flawless though, but it didn't happen. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this gameplay, and I will catch you all soon.